Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing some meal prepping. I've had a few requests for this type of video and I aim to please. I'm also going to be making a yummy Cobb salad. If you're new here, my name is Anne and I love to do all things homemaking, and if you're returning, thank you so much. All right, just got back from picking up the groceries, and this is everything I got for the week and then some. So I'll start over here with the goldfish. My niece and nephew put their order in now that I'm back. So they wanted goldfish, ice cream, and whipped cream, so they can do chocolate syrup and whipped cream on their ice cream. I already have the chocolate syrup. And then I had to stock up on the Sprite. This is a weekend treat that they get from my house, so I'm glad to offer that for them, even though I know it's terrible, but oh well, they're kids. I got creamer, cat food, bacon, chocolate, because I need this at the end of the night, just a piece or two, lemon, broccoli, baby arugula, tomatoes, avocado, blue cheese crumbles. I have a few different recipes I'm going to share with you. I got corn, sweet potatoes, bananas for my smoothies, mushrooms, cherry tomatoes. Ours are just not producing that well, so of course you still have to buy some. Zucchini, a variety of cheeses. I got sharp cheddar and then Swiss, as well as asparagus, an artichoke, sour cream, onions, and then I got ground beef, ground turkey, and chicken, red pepper flakes because I'm out, marinara because I want to do some meatballs. I like just doing meatballs with marinara, no carb, nothing. And then my coffee. So I'm going to go ahead and put what I need to put away, and then we will meal prep the rest. I want to apologize in advance if the angles are a little weird. I am still trying to get used to filming in this house, especially in the kitchen. Yeah, I just am not, I don't have it down. So, I'm sorry if you can't see a lot. It's all just a learning curve of where to put the tripod. I think maybe next time I'll just move my island completely out of the way. But again, it's a learning process. I feel like I had the last house down, and this house, I just have to figure out the right angles of where to put the camera. But I also want to take this time to introduce myself. If you're new here, I'm sure most of you found my channel from all of my divorce content. So, if you don't know, I am currently going through a divorce. I just moved back to my hometown here in Napa Valley, and I live on my family's ranch. Luckily, there was a house for me to move into. I am so very thankful for that. I know not everybody has that available to them. Anyway, that is all I want to say about that. I also want to let you know that I love decorating, and I have a lot of fun content coming your way for fall, Halloween, and Christmas. So if that's your jam, please subscribe if you're stopping by, checking the channel out. Anyway, so about meal prepping, it's very different for me now. I was used to prepping for two people, and now it is just me. So there is not a ton of meal prepping going on. I just grab a few things that will last me a week or two. If I find that what I have prepped I just didn't get to, I'll just go ahead and throw it in the freezer, and I'll come up with something for the following week. For instance, if I don't get to the squash this week, I will just throw them in the freezer and then just add them to my marinara sauce. I like to do meatballs with marinara, and it'll just give it a nice little extra bit of vegetable. And you cannot go wrong with adding vegetables into your food, in my opinion. But I have found that I am buying a little too much. I'm still trying to adjust to being just me. So it's great to have the freezer option. I also am not eating as much as I did when I was living with him. I found that I enjoyed cooking for him and cooking foods that he liked. They weren't necessarily foods that I would want to eat, but they were good nonetheless. And so my appetite isn't what it used to be, especially for the certain type of foods that we used to eat together. I am on a new journey for myself, a new health journey. Since I am now on my own, it is going to be about me and getting myself back. If you've been through a divorce, then you know how that feels and you know what that means. And it is time to get myself back and focus on me and my health journey. If you're interested in any of that content, if you want me to film what that means, let me know. I would be happy to. If you're going through a journey of your own and you want some inspiration, or we can do it together because I'm going to need some inspiration and some motivation, let me know. And here's a friendly reminder, if you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram. I don't talk to the camera face on. That's just not my style. A lot of people want to see my beautiful shining face. So if that's what you're wanting to see, my face, it is on Instagram. So go on over there, hit the subscribe button or follow button or whatever the heck it is that you press on Instagram, and follow me along. I share a lot of stuff on there, and I am also able to talk to you a lot more over there than I am here on YouTube. I usually get bombarded with comments, so it's really hard for me to keep up. And over on YouTube or over on Instagram, I do have a lot of subscribers who send me private messages and we can chit chat from there. So if you want to chit chat with me a little more on a personal level, follow me over on Instagram. Let me know in the comments below if meal prepping is something that you do, or do you just prep your food as you cook? For me, it's an on and off thing. I don't always meal prep. It just depends on how I feel the day I go grocery shopping or when I pick up my groceries. Like I said in the beginning, I had requests for this type of video. So obviously, I was happy to meal prep. I do enjoy it. It's just not something I do all the time. A lot of my family members don't meal prep either. They just prep as they cook that evening. But I'm just curious to see if meal prepping is something that you do, or if you just like watching meal prep videos. I'd also love to know where you're watching from. It is a fantastic experience for me to learn where you're all watching from. It just blows my mind. All right, here is everything that I needed to prep for the week. I am going to be making a Cobb salad for dinner tonight. So I just need to get some of these tomatoes chopped up. The rest of this I'll go ahead and put in a container and put in the fridge. I purchased these little containers off of Amazon. They are meal prep containers. They're perfect for you to put your lunch in or dinner if you've made your whole meal. They're not very big. It's really good for portion control too. I like to use those for that. I'm going to be purchasing some plates that tell you exactly how much starch, vegetable, and protein you should have on your plate will really help with portion control. I find that I give myself maybe a little too much rice, so I really need to visualize how much I should really have. And also, I am going to buy a little food scale so I can weigh the food as well. Okay, and here is everything in its container, and it is all ready for me to grab and go. So I have the chopped up asparagus, tomatoes, the whole asparagus, corn, mushrooms, and then my zucchini. So go ahead and put these in the fridge, and now I'm making dinner. So like I said, I'm going to do a Cobb salad tonight. So what I have is, of course, lettuce. I chose romaine. I have some chicken marinating. It's been marinating for a few hours. I just marinated it in olive oil, balsamic vinegar, Dijon mustard, salt, pepper, and some dried parsley flakes. I'm going to be making my own dressing, and I wanted to marinate it in something that was similar to the dressing. Blue cheese crumbles, avocado, tomato, red onion, and bacon. I'm omitting the egg right now. The egg has not been getting along with me, so obviously it calls for a hard-boiled egg. If you want that, great. I wish I could because I love them, but right now my stomach is just not wanting them. My grill pan is nice and hot. I'm just going to spray some avocado oil on there and start grilling my chicken. You can, of course, use a barbecue if you'd like. I don't have one. I'll get one next spring, but if you have one, by all means, use it. Okay, so and for the dressing, you're going to need oil, vinegar, Dijon, garlic, salt, and pepper. So it's exactly what I put in the chicken to marinade. And I'm just gonna make the dressing while the chicken is cooking because I want all the flavors to really marry together. I will link this recipe in the description box if you're at all interested. It is absolutely delicious and it is a keeper for me. It's probably going to be on my meal rotation, either weekly or bi-weekly. But you just can't go wrong with a good Cobb salad, and you can always tweak the recipe to your liking. If you don't like this type of dressing, add ranch. If you don't like blue cheese, use cheddar cheese. Sky's the limit. It's your kitchen, it's your house. You make it however you want it. I really enjoy those chopped salad kits that you get at the grocery store. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. And I like how they make the lettuce like almost like little strips. And that's what I want to recreate here. I don't mind the big pieces of lettuce, but I feel like with romaine, too big, you get a lot of like the heart in it, and it just is a little too much for me, in my opinion. Everybody's different, of course. So I really like it cut nice and thin. So my chicken is done. I'm going to set it off. I always set my chicken to the side and let it rest for at least 15 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to get all of my toppings chopped up. So again, we're doing the red onion, avocado, tomato, blue cheese, and bacon. Letting the chicken rest makes all the difference in the world. It is nice and juicy and is practically shredding up. I absolutely love cooking my chicken on the grill. It's just so quick and easy. Now, as far as assembly goes for my salad, I'm making it nice and pretty for you guys. However, if it was just me making it without filming, I would just plop everything on even and away I go. But I had to make it pretty for you guys. So I'm going to put everything in uniform line, top it with the dressing, and then eat it all up. This salad is absolutely delicious, and I hope you make it one night for yourself. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. Please do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in the next video real soon. Bye.